You're watching YCN, your local view. Program airtime is underwritten in part by Bar Harbor Bank and Trust. Looking to purchase your dream home, finance your business, or just find a better checking relationship? Our New Hampshire team is here to help you. We make award-winning banking happen every day. Contact us to see how we can help you. Member FDIC.
YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist, much more than a home heating provider. By Beltates, a full-service building materials store with 10 locations within New Hampshire and Massachusetts. Stop by any location or shop online at beltates.com. By North Cape Design Build, who for over 40 years have crafted beautiful custom homes in the Lake Sunapee area of New Hampshire. La Valley Building Supply, with 13 locations and celebrating over 60 years serving you with quality products and friendly service. By Bubba's Bar and Grill of Newberry Harbor, where Bubba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. Barton Insurance Agency, with quality and competitive solutions for auto, home, business, and life insurance. Village Pizza in Newport, coming into the 21st century with new point-of-sale system, digital menu, online ordering, DoorDash delivery, and big screen TVs. And Innertown Record, your hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge, Sunapee, and Sunshine Town regions.
It's the New Hampshire Division III Boys Semifinals, and we welcome you inside Bow High School, where tonight the second-seeded Mascoma Royals take on the only team to have beaten them during the regular season, the third-seeded Kearsarge Cougars. I'm Bob Lippman. Thanks for tuning in to our broadcast tonight. Kearsarge and Mascoma. Second meeting of the year between these teams, and two terrific basketball teams have made it to this point of the bracket. The Royals 18-1, and the only loss came in the game back on January 6th in North Sutton when Kearsarge beat Mascoma 67-56. Nate Camp's Cougars, a terrific regular season, 18-2, and they're back in the semifinals for the second year in a row. And for the fourth time in the last 5 years, Kearsarge has advanced to the Final Four. We'll see how they fare tonight. It's going to be pretty exciting. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups, national anthem, and we'll see which team will advance to Keene State College on Saturday for the Division III championship. It's the YCN Game of the Week.
NCTV programs are underwritten in part by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating Oil, Propane, and Motor Fuels, with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning and water conditioning. Their friendly, highly trained, and certified staff is available to assist you throughout the process. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Beltates Building Product Specialist. Whether you're a first-time homeowner, making updates, or a seasoned building contractor, Beltates' knowledgeable and friendly team can assist you in finding the perfect products for your project. They have the services and materials to help any size endeavor. Beltates will bring your ideas to life with their expertise. North Cape Design Build, for building a custom home from the ground up, a stunning waterfront property overlooking Lake Sunapee or Pleasant Lake, or the fabulous remodel you've been planning for a decade. North Cape Design Build can help your dreams become a reality. High-end custom craftsmanship, discerning contractors, beautifully executed designs. Echo Communications,
a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer in New London since 1997, and much further back as the Country Press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper, Echo Communications.
Jen and Troy invite you to visit Village Pizza in Newport. They're coming into the 21st century with a new point-of-sale system, digital menu, online ordering, DoorDash delivery, and big screen TVs. It's a community gathering place, whether it's after the game, a performance at the Opera House, or just a date night. Come in for quality food and for the kids, board games, books, and coloring. Village Pizza brings the good old days back into their modernized and fun restaurant. Follow them on Facebook, or better yet, visit them at 7 South Main Street in Newport.
LaValle Building Supply, serving homeowners and contractors since 1962. Whether you're an experienced builder or simply a do-it-yourselfer, you'll find what you need at LaValle Building Supply. Barton Insurance Agency provides local access to all your business and personal insurance needs, from auto, home, life, to business liability and related needs. Experience the hometown difference of Barton Insurance Agency.
Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor for great land fare, seafood sandwiches, and Bubba's award-winning seafood chowder. You won't be disappointed. They're having a lot of fun at Bubba's Bar and Grill.
The Innertown Record, your weekly hometown newspaper covering the Kearsarge, Sunapee, and Sunshine region of New Hampshire. Online and in print, the Innertown Record. Main Street Bookends in Warner, an independent bookstore providing books, toys, games, cards, and gifts. With a gallery showcasing local arts and artists, Main Street Bookends in Warner. Thank all our underwriters for making your local programming possible on NCTV.
And we're back at Bow High School, where we're a little under 5 minutes away from the tip between Mascoma, the number 2 seed, and Kearsarge, the number 3 seed. Let's talk a little about the bracket and how things have played out here. Not a lot of upsets as we have moved through to get to this semifinal round. The NHIAA has the bracket up. Belmont was the number 1 seed, and as the number 1 seed, they earned the only bye, with 15 teams making the Division III tournament this year. Well, they went on and beat Fall Mountain 72-50 in order to get into this game tonight, where they will play St. Thomas Aquinas, the 5 seed. So it means there was an upset in there, and St. Thomas, which beat Prospect Mountain, then turned the tables, knocking off 4 seed Campbell 71-66 in a good game in the quarterfinal round. St. Thomas will get the opportunity to take on Belmont in the semifinal game that is to follow our game here tonight. On the bottom half of the bracket, number 2 Mascoma with a win over Stevens in the opening round, 57-46, 87-53 over Newport in the quarterfinals, and now back here to play Kearsarge and a chance at redemption for their only loss. Kearsarge on the very bottom of the bracket drew number 14 Conant in the preliminary round, and the Cougars won that 57-38. They beat Guilford in double overtime 48-45 in the quarterfinal round that we had for you the other night. Nate Camp in his 16th year as the head coach of the Kearsarge Cougars, 174 NHIAA wins. And as I mentioned at the very top, 4th time in the last 5 years here in Division III, Nate Camp and the Cougars are into the Final Four. Try to win a state championship for the first time, though, since 2017, when Coach Camp took Kearsarge to its only championship. On the other side, Mascoma grad Silas Ayers is in his 6th year as the head coach of the Royals, and what a run they are on. A 2-year record here of 35-3. His overall coaching record, 89-24 at Mascoma. It was a 1,169 point score at Mascoma, playing there for Tim Winslow and Mike Gaudette. two of the greater coaches that we've had through the Connecticut River Valley. Mascoma, 17-2, lost in the semifinals last year to St. Thomas. They lost in the finals back in 2023. The last time that these teams met in the playoffs was 3 years ago, February 22nd of 2022, in the Division III semifinals at Bedford High School, Kearsarge 45 and Mascoma 42. If you didn't hear last night, they played the girls semifinals in Division III at Sanborn High School, and Fall Mountain, the 2 seed, was an easy winner over the Stevens Cardinals in game 1 there at Sanborn last night, 61-24. The top seed St. Thomas put away Monadnock late and beat the 5-seeded Huskies 65-53. We have a 1-2 matchup on Saturday at Keene State in the girls Division III championship, which will be the lead into the boys championship game, both games at the Spalding Gym at Keene. And as I talk to you here on Wednesday night, we don't know the exact game times yet of the games in Keene, and the reason for that is because Keene State is still alive in the Little East tournament. They may have to use their own gym for the championship on Saturday afternoon, in which case the girls would shift to 5. The boys game would be at 8, if not, we'll go with the regularly scheduled times. It's a fun night. I tell you, this gym is packed here tonight at Bow High School. Kearsarge Cougars travel, or actually both schools travel down Interstate 89 right to exit 1, where you'll find Bow High School. It's a school about 30 years old now, and they have a beautiful gym here, and we'll have a really good, raucous crowd. I think both schools very well represented here tonight.
Let's make the starting lineups. First from the visiting Cougars.
Cougars qualify as the visitors because they're the 3 seed.
Number 15, Eli Whipple.
Sophomore Eli Whipple is the first to be introduced. Don't be concerned with that sophomore label. He plays with the big boys. Reagan Kinzer, a junior, will start tonight for Nate Camp. At guard, senior Austin Needham. He has had a terrific tournament so far for Kearsarge, the leading scorer in both playoff games. 33, Noah Whipple, and senior 34, A.J. Tremblay. Guys we know well. Needham, Whipples, Kinzer, and Tremblay for Nate Camp and the Kearsarge Cougars. Now we got the starting lineup for the Mascoma Royals.
For the Mascoma Royals, at guard, a junior, number 2, Bryce Ballou.
Bryce Ballou, first to be introduced for Mascoma. Declan Lyons, 23.
At center, the junior, number 33, Colin Myers.
Colin Myers, the center.
At guard, senior, number 1, Tanner Moulton.
Tanner Moulton. And what a terrific postseason he has going. 29 and 33 in the 2 Mascoma games for number 1. Brody Gillette, the senior. Also, I should mention, it's not just Tanner Moulton, who's had a great run here in the postseason for Mascoma, but Bryce Ballou has as well. Time for our national anthem, then we'll be ready for some basketball tonight.
Georgia Conti sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright
has all the makings of what could be a classic game between Mascoma and Kearsarge. When these teams are on, they are very, very good, and that's how they got to this point in the season. We'll see how it all plays out tonight. And then again, Belmont will play St. Thomas later. Interesting thing about that is that Kearsarge did not play either one of those teams in the regular season, and neither did Mascoma. So they'll be hanging around to watch what will happen there. Great run for Belmont. The officials for tonight's game are James Smith, Greg Norris, and Nicholas Goslin. Our game coverage brought to you in part by La Valley Building Supply. With 13 locations in Vermont and New Hampshire, check out their kitchens and take a look at all their products at lavalleys.com. For the Cougars, 21, Bragan Kinzer moves into the center circle to jump against Colin Myers of the Royals. Mascoma in the white will go from my left to right. Tip one by Mascoma. 3-point try. Tanner Moulton, no good. But he'll get his own rebound, follow it up to the top of the key, and now leave for Bryce Ballou. Mascoma led during the regular season by Braden Pierce. And the shot by Bryce Ballou is good, 2-0 in favor of the Royals. They got a second opportunity after the long 3-point miss. Now Kearsarge on its first possession. They've got a lot of scores on this Kearsarge Cougar team as well, led by Eli Whipple, the sophomore, nearly 15 a game. Right side, with it for the Cougars goes Eli. Got it for 2, and we're even up. So buckets for two of the hot shooters, Bryce Ballou for Mascoma, Eli Whipple for the Cougars. And we're a minute into this game, 8-minute quarters, and we'll have a foul on Mascoma. It's going to go on Tanner Moulton. Quick substitution for Coach Ayers as Marshall York, a senior, will come into the game for Declan Lyons. And that's a substitution that comes less than a minute into the game. There's Noah Whipple. Into the far corner, he has Tremblay. Noah Whipple on the drive. Some contact and a foul whistled underneath. Should be 33, right? Yep. It'll go against Colin Myers. It'll be his first, team second already. And Noah Whipple will go to the free throw line. Needless to say, every point matters. Semi-final game. Want to shoot good from the line. Noah Whipple, big scorer, second to his brother at 13.2 a game at a high of 27. The highest scoring game all year for a Cougar. First 2 points in the books for Noah Whipple. It's Kearsarge 4, Mascoma 2. Now the Royals, Moulton, nice give and go down low. Collision underneath. They call the offensive foul. That's 2 on Colin Myers. Cougars draw the charge. They know how to play defense. They know how to draw the charge. And Coach Ayers gets Declan Lyons right back into the ball game. And Myers will have to come out after 2 foul calls in about 20 seconds. Cougar ball will bring it up 4-2. Here's Tremblay. Around to the right. Gave up the ball, goes to Needham. Back to Noah Whipple, looking for Eli. Dribble out towards mid-court. Noah Whipple takes over again. 6:22 left in the first. 4-2 Kearsarge. Noah Whipple, pull up, step back, 3-pointer, no good. Long rebound out to Kinzer, but a rebounding foul will be whistled underneath on Kearsarge. It's not going to be on Kinzer. Oh, it is on Kinzer. A push-off, so that'll be his first. Getting some whistles early on. Royals front court, Ballou takes on Needham. Cycle back to the top, Goulet Near side over to York. Moulton and a travel. Tried to get to the same spot as Eli Whipple. Lost his balance, and it's a turnover. Noah Whipple across the timeline with only token pressure there from Moulton. Eli Whipple on the right side on the drive. Whipple with a head fake, pulls up, shoots, and it is off the backboard, the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Cougars, and no good inside for Tremblay. Royals have it. Push up. They've only made one field goal so far. That was the first one of the game by Ballou, who has the ball up top. Looks left corner for York. Tipped out of bounds by Eli Whipple. And it'll be the Royals to inbound it down to that far corner. Again, a jam-packed Bow High School. I look across the way, there's almost no more room to squeeze anyone in on that side. Terrific atmosphere. Here's Ballou into the lane, pull-up shot, and no good. Rebound, Noah Whipple. Tremblay left side. Heads to the baseline and now kick it back up top. I'll try again with Needham feeding far side. Eli Whipple comes back to Needham. Austin leading scorer both playoff games. Pass tip, stolen away by the Royals. Here they come front court with Goulet. To Marshall York. 4:48 left in the first. It's low scoring now, 4-2. Turnaround Moulton from behind the arc. No good on the three-pointer. Moulton gets his own rebound, drives in, and a foul on Kearsarge. So Moulton will get to the free throw line here. Let's see who we've got the foul on. 21, Bragan Kinzer, his second, and a quick substitution looks like for Kearsarge. Nope, just Tremblay coming over to talk to Coach Camp. First around and out for Moulton. Here's the sub. Davin Boley in for Kearsarge. Moulton makes the second. Score is 4-3 as we approach halfway through the first quarter. Tremblay. Eli Whipple left side. Noah Whipple, a quick hit inside. Tremblay couldn't handle the ball. And then his attempt to save it is stolen away. And now Mascoma's Tanner Moulton trying to drive the baseline, ran out of room. He turned it over. Moulton tried to argue that he was pushed out of bounds. They don't call that. Cougars up 4-3 with the ball. 4:13 to go in the first. First time these teams met, 67-56. Eli Whipple drains a three. Tenth grader already with 2 made field goals and 5 points. Cougars up 4, 7-3. Bounce pass low, Moulton is fouled. Trying to get the scoop shot up. 2 Cougars were there. They'll call the foul on Davin Boley. And Tanner Moulton will go to the line. That's 3 fouls on Kearsarge, 3 fouls on Mascoma. 5th one will be a shooting. Moulton averaging 31 a game in the postseason, 17.5 during the regular season at a high of 37. And he gets both. And Mascoma back within 2, 7-5, 3:48 to go here in quarter one. Tremblay. Now Eli Whipple back to AJ. Cougars will set up, look for another shot. Whipple's play catch up top. Screen set for Eli. Pull up for 14. Around and in. Eli Whipple's 3rd field goal. 9-5 Kearsarge. No pressure offered by the Cougars. Mascoma's Ballou brings it into the front court. York had the screen. Now Moulton for 3. No good. Back iron. Long rebound. And he gets his own board again. And we've got a foul on the Cougars right in front of the Kearsarge bench. And it'll be on Austin Needham. Moulton has missed from three times. He's been able to get his hands on the ball all 3 times. Right side, Goulet wants to try it. No good, came up short. Tremblay with a rebound. Mascoma stuck on this 1 field goal through the first 5 minutes of the game. Noah Whipple over to Austin Needham. Back out, Noah Whipple for 3, drains it. Kearsarge having one of those quarters. Mascoma timeout, 2:45 left in the first. Kearsarge has run out to a 12-5 lead. Hey fans, tune in on the first Thursday and Friday of the month for Cougar Chronicle at noon and 7 p.m. to hear the latest happenings in the Kearsarge School District. Next week we'll hear from para-educators, the culinary program at the high school, old school, new school, and learn how citizens impact the budget. Village Pizza in Newport is coming into the 21st century with a new point of sale system, digital menu, online ordering, DoorDash delivery, and big screen TVs. Follow them on Facebook to keep up. If you're just joining us, 12-5 is the score. Kearsarge, the 3 seed, leading number 2 seed Mascoma. Cougars, the Whipples, have combined for all 12 points. The younger brother, Eli, the sophomore, has 7. The senior, Noah Whipple, has 5. Mascoma has made only 1 field goal in the game. The first one of the game was by Bryce Ballou. Tanner Moulton has 3 free throws. We'll see if Mascoma can get into the offense. Coach Ayers with a quick timeout. Ballou spin in the lane. Squares right up, banks it off of the backboard and in. That gets Mascoma a field goal, 12-7. That's what you want to do off of a timeout. Run a play, get a point, get some points. Noah Whipple, free throw line, back behind the circle. Swings it left side over to Boley. Kearsarge will kick it around, drive inside, Noah Whipple, and that rolled out. He got his own rebound away from Moulton, goes back in and scores, and a fist pump from Coach Camp for that effort by Noah Whipple that gets Kearsarge up 14-7. Minute 50 to go in the first. This is Goulet. Comes on the right side, working against Tremblay. Now cycles back the other way, Marshall York. And then as Ballou came on the right side, he'll get called for a carry. Turnover in Mascoma. It will be Kearsarge ball. With 1:40 to go in the first, Cougars doubling up the Royals, 14-7. Noah Whipple across the timeline, working against Moulton. Kearsarge won the regular season meeting between these teams. Eli Whipple drives in lane, off the window and in. What a quarter for Eli and Noah Whipple. The brothers have all 16 of the Cougar points. 16-7. Moulton will kick it up top for Ballou. Mascoma can score. They get hot. Could be a game again in a hurry. Here's Moulton for 3. And no good, and up over the top. And back it goes to Kearsarge. Bo plays Division II. This is a new gym for both of these schools for this year, and Kearsarge looking very comfortable early on here. Tremblay, Eli Whipple for 3. Oh my goodness, down it goes. They can't stop Eli Whipple. A dozen for Eli Whipple and a 12-point lead for Kearsarge. Here's Moulton on the drive, off the window, good. Tanner has his first field goal, 19-9. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Nate Kemp, index finger on the left hand up. He wants one shot. So they'll work it around. Eli Whipple picked up top by Ballou. All right, now we're down to 15. You start thinking, run the play at 10. Eli now at 10. Pushes it right side to Noah, back to Eli. Wants a long 3. Yes, it's good! 6 made field goals in the quarter. Mascoma's heave at the buzzer. It's the top of the backboard. End of one, and Eli Whipple, what a performance here in quarter one. He scored 15 points. And Kearsarge leads Mascoma, end of one, 22-9. This is the YCN Game of the Week.
This YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist. Much more than a home heating provider. By Beltates, a full-service building materials store with 10 locations within New Hampshire and Massachusetts. Stop by any location or shop online at beltates.com. By North Cape Design Build, who for over 40 years have crafted beautiful custom homes in the Lake Sunapee area of New Hampshire. La Valley Building Supply, with 13 locations and celebrating over 60 years serving you with quality products and friendly service. By Bubba's Bar and Grill of Newberry Harbor, where Bubba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. Barton Insurance Agency, with quality and competitive solutions for auto, home, business, and life insurance.
Village Pizza in Newport, coming into the 21st century with new point-of-sale system, digital menu, online ordering, DoorDash delivery, and big screen TVs.
And Innertown Record, your hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge, Sunapee, and Sunshine Town regions.
Bob Lindman back with you as we start the second quarter of play. A miss for A.J. Tremblay on the Kearsarge end, and then Mascoma at the other end gets fouled. Davin Boley started the second quarter for Coach Kemp out of the game after picking up his second personal foul. Inbounds play, Moulton off of the Ballou pass on an easy lay-in, and a quick two right back for Mascoma. First quarter didn't go the way Coach Ayers had hoped for. Long way to go in this one, though. Still 24 minutes of game action for Mascoma to make up the 13 points. Eli Whipple off the mark this time, and it will roll out of bounds with Boley coming out of the game. Noah Rubenberg checked in, number 11 for Kearsarge. Colin Myers, 2 fouls early for Mascoma, comes back in here a minute into the second quarter. It's 22-11 Mascoma ball. Moulton and Ballou, 1 and 2, are the two guys for this team. Kearsarge on an intercepted ball. Noah Whipple goes in but missed the layup. So back we come the other way. 2 Ballou and 1 Moulton have all the points in the game for Mascoma. Pass goes inside to Colin Myers, and we get a foul. Foul will go on Eli Whipple. It'll be his first. And it'll be Colin Myers at the free throw line. Mascoma went 3 for 4 from the line in quarter one, all by Tanner Moulton. Myers is listed as a 6'5" center. Averages 5.4 a game. And he's got 2 free throws, and now it's 22-13. So the lead was 13, now back under 10. And what will Mascoma do maybe a little differently? They'll play man. The corner defense assigned to Aiden Hemmerling, 21, on Eli Whipple over there in the corner. This is Noah Whipple. Dribbles into the lane, Tremblay underneath, back to Eli, into the lane. Didn't get a look. Noah Whipple's got a long 3 lined up. No good. Kearsarge going for the rebound. They got it thanks to Needham. Second chance opportunity. Left side. 3-pointer, no good for Needham. Rebound Mascoma, foul on Kearsarge. A.J. Tremblay with his first. And that's 3 already in the quarter on Kearsarge. We're 2 minutes into the second. Moulton and Ballou play catch out near midcourt. Into the Falcon logo here at Bow. Far side, Tanner Moulton dribbles into the paint. Off the window, no good. Fights for his own rebound. Second chance, no good. Back tapped out, comes to Ballou. Free throw line, got it. 3 tries for Mascoma, and now they're back within 7 with a 6-0 run to open quarter 2. 22-15. Left side, this is Tremblay. Goes back over to Eli Whipple. Right side for Needham. Needham looks for Tremblay, back to Eli Whipple up top. Kearsarge in the blue. Attacking the basket to our left. Looking, forced one into the lane. It caromed over to Rubenberg, who found Eli Whipple open for a 3. 25-15. Mascoma almost got to the back court. Ballou saved it before it went back there. Right side is Hemmerling. Pass out on the wing. Knocked out of bounds by Kearsarge. Cougars sub Bragan Kinzer comes back into the game. It'll be for Noah Rubenberg. They'll let Mascoma sub as well. Declan Lyons for Brody Goulet. 4:43 left, quarter 2. Down low and out of bounds. Mascoma had a 2-0 lead in this game. Kearsarge tied it, scored again, and they have not trailed since. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Cougars. Mascoma to bring it inbounds. Moulton to the free throw line, elevates. Shot off the mark. Rebound for A.J. Tremblay. Moulton is senior. They're definitely looking for his leadership here. Tremblay. Left side for Needham. Into the trees, gave up the basketball. Bryce Ballou able to wrestle it away. Mascoma down 10, 25-15. Right side drive by Hemmerling. Layup in and out. Eli Whipple with a rebound. Tough break for the Royals. Looked like they had 2 there. Timeout for Kearsarge. Halfway through quarter 2. Nate Camp will use a timeout. Check out Echo Communications for all your printing and mailing needs. They're the home of the Kearsarge shopper, where the latest YCN schedule can be found every week on page 3. Today's coverage is being underwritten in part by Beltates, a full-service building materials store with 10 locations within New Hampshire and Massachusetts. Stop by any location or shop online at beltates.com. Halfway through the second quarter, Kearsarge led by 13 at the end of 1. The lead is now 10, 25-15. But by far and away the story of the night, in the first 12 minutes of the game, sophomore Eli Whipple has scored 18 points for the Kearsarge Cougars. Season high for Eli is 25. Averaged 14.9 a game in the regular season. I think he's missed once. Needham leaves for Noah Whipple off the timeout. See what Coach Camp called out here. Eli left side, Noah up top. Noah has the ball, comes back to Eli, long way out. Kearsarge put in a little clock here. Right side, Needham, corner, Noah Whipple, pull up from 14, got it. Such a smooth shot. And the Whipples still have combined for all of the points for Kearsarge. All 27. Lead is 12. Moulton tried to pass it back through the lane to Colin Myers. Broken up by Kearsarge. The Royals substitution here, Brody Goulet, started the game at a breather, quick breather. Comes back into the game for Mascoma. The number 2 seed, Mascoma beat Stevenson Newport to get here. Up top, Ballou. For Lyons on the drive. That came up short. Out of bounds to Kearsarge. Mascoma's getting it to the basket, just not finishing. as we approach 3 minutes to go in the first half. Needham leaves for Tremblay. Back to Needham. His shot on the way off the mark. Out of bounds. And Eli Whipple knocked it off Declan Lyons of Mascoma to save the possession for the Cougars. Kearsarge inbounds, their own baseline. Noah Whipple bounce pass into Tremblay and stolen away by Mascoma. They'll look to break. Ballou takes the pass from Moulton. No good. Short on the layup. Needham on the kick out to Noah Whipple. Cougars come back the other way. Up 12, 2:43 to go, first half. Needham. Leave it to Eli Whipple. Left side Tremblay. Back to Needham. Austin, right side Eli Whipple. Noah Whipple cutting through the lane into the far corner. Kearsarge again will look to run a little bit of clock here before getting into their offense. Coach Camp goes down to one knee. Looking on, here's Needham. Dribbles in, trouble with it, gets tied up. Mascoma ball, so they force a turnover with 2:12 to go. First half. It's 22-9 at the quarter. Low scoring second quarter, Mascoma 6-5. Cougars will pick up in the front court. Tanner Moulton distributes far side of Goulet, comes back over to Ballou. Moulton back to Goulet. Ballou into a three. No good, in the lane. Noah Whipple with a rebound. Foul on Tanner Moulton. Trying to get away, it'll be his second. It is just the first Mascoma foul of quarter two, so that's not an issue. Eli across midcourt. Eli to the free throw line, pull up jumper, got it. He has 20. Yes, sir, 20 of 29. 29-15, Kearsarge with a 14-point lead. Moulton in the lane, short again, put back good for Colin Myers. It was a 7-0 run for Kearsarge. Mascoma gets a bucket back with 1:18 to go in the half. Noah Whipple, right side for Eli Whipple. Kinzer's pass down low is intercepted. Mascoma trying to convert off the turnover. Moulton wants three, no good. Rebound for the Royals. Lions goes back up top to Tanner Moulton. Pass out on the wing. Goulet didn't see it coming. Out of bounds. .53 seconds. Cougars by a dozen. Kearsarge just had their biggest lead of the game a moment ago at 14. It's now 12. Noah Whipple in trouble over there. We're able to find Tremblay. All set now. Needham left side. They're looking to run the clock. Down to 35. Left side for Needham. Back to Tremblay. Eli Whipple has it. Tremblay, far side, Noah Whipple. Eli Whipple to Noah Whipple, 17 seconds left. Kearsarge being very patient, which they can be up 12. Eli Whipple, right side A.J. Tremblay into the three, and that spins out. No good, 3 seconds, 2-1. Ballou, not going to get a shot off. Low scoring second quarter. Mascoma outscores Kearsarge 8-7 in the second, but at the half, Kearsarge 29, Mascoma 17. And this is the Boys Division III semifinals. The second-seeded Mascoma Royals and the third-seeded Kearsarge Cougars. Cougars up double digits at the half. This is the YCN Game of the Week.
NCTV programs are underwritten in part by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating Oil, Propane, and Motor Fuels, with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning and water conditioning. Their friendly, highly trained, and certified staff is available to assist you throughout the process. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating.
Beltate's Building Product Specialist. Whether you're a first-time homeowner, making updates, or a seasoned building contractor, Beltate's knowledgeable and friendly team can assist you in finding the perfect products for your project. They have the services and materials to help any size endeavor. Beltate's will bring your ideas to life with their expertise. North Cape Design Build for building a custom home from the ground up, a stunning waterfront property overlooking Lake Sunapee or Pleasant Lake, or the fabulous remodel you've been planning for a decade. North Cape Design Build can help your dreams become a reality. High-end custom craftsmanship, discerning contractors, beautifully executed designs.
Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer in New London since 1997, and much further back as the Country Press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications. Jen and Troy invite you to visit Village Pizza in Newport. They're coming into the 21st century with a new point-of-sale system, digital menu, online ordering, DoorDash delivery, and big screen TVs. It's a community gathering place, whether it's after the game, a performance at the Opera House, or just a date night. Come in for quality food and for the kids, board games, books, and coloring. Village Pizza brings the good old days back into their modernized and fun restaurant. Follow them on Facebook, or better yet, visit them at 7 South Main Street in Newport. LaValley Building Supply, serving homeowners and contractors since 1962. Whether you're an experienced builder or simply a do-it-yourselfer, you'll find what you need at LaValley Building Supply. Barton Insurance Agency provides local access to all your business and personal insurance needs, from auto, home, life, to business liability and related needs. Experience the hometown difference of Barton Insurance Agency. Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor for great land fare, seafood, sandwiches, and Bubba's award-winning seafood chowder. You won't be disappointed. They're having a lot of fun at Bubba's Bar and Grill. The Innertown Record, your weekly hometown newspaper covering the Kearsarge, Sunapee, and Sunshine region of New Hampshire. Online and in print, the Innertown Record. Main Street Bookends in Warner, an independent bookstore providing books, toys, games, cards, and gifts. With a gallery showcasing local arts and artists, Main Street Bookends in Warner. Thank all our underwriters for making your local programming possible on NCTV.
Back here at Bow High School, where tonight the Division III boys basketball semifinals are underway. It's 29-17. Kearsarge leading Mascoma, and the Whipple brothers have all 29. Eli, the sophomore, has 20. Noah Whipple has 9. For Mascoma, their top scorers getting it done. Tanner Moulton 7, Bryce Ballou 6. But Mascoma will have to figure a way to stop Kearsarge in the second half if they were to advance to the championship game. One of the monthly segments on Cougar Chronicle is Ask the Superintendent, which we'll have for you right after this message from LaValley's. You're watching YCN's Game of the Week.
Thinking about a new kitchen? LaValley Building Supply believes the secret is by working with our top designers who will take the time to understand your needs. We recognize the importance of price as well as quality. LaValley represents 2 of the largest manufacturers in the industry, Craft Made and Medallion. And if you're looking for something more out of the ordinary, check out our custom-made cabinetry from Plain and Fancy. LaValley Building Supply has the very best for you. Call or visit any of the LaValley stores for all your building needs.
You're watching YCN, your local view. Program airtime is underwritten in part by Bar Harbor Bank and Trust. Looking to purchase your dream home, finance your business, or just find a better checking relationship? Our New Hampshire team is here to help you. We make award-winning banking happen every day. Contact us to see how we can help you. Member FDIC.
And we're back at Bow High School, halftime. Kearsarge 29 and Mascoma 17. Our coverage of Kearsarge and the boys Division III semifinals is brought to you by Barton Insurance Agency, supporting you and your community. Ben says one size fits all just doesn't apply to insurance, which is why every client gets their individual attention. North Cape Design Build was founded with the intention of providing the Lake Sunapee region with a world-class design build partner committed to enhancing the local community that supports them. Bubba's Bar and Grill has a full menu of amazing seafood, land fare, award-winning seafood chowder, hearty sandwiches, and a diverse pizza menu. They're still having a lot of fun at Bubba's. Kearsarge having a lot of fun in the first half. Eli Whipple, the sophomore, with 20 points in the first half on 8 made field goals. Let's see, he made 1, 2, 3, 4 three-pointers. And Noah Whipple, the senior, his older brother, with 9. That's the 29 for Kearsarge. Mascoma's Tanner Moulton, 7. Bryce Ballou, 6. Colin Myers, 4 for the 17 for Mascoma. And Mascoma did not hit a three-point field goal in that first half. Kearsarge hit 5 of them. Let's say nobody in foul trouble. There are a couple of guys with 2 fouls each. Bragan Kinzer for Kearsarge, actually 2 for Kearsarge. Davin Boley also has 2. Colin Myers has 2. Winner of this game will play the winner of number 1 Belmont and number 5 St. Thomas Aquinas. That is the late game at Bow High School in the semifinals. The championship game will be played in the Spalding Gymnasium at Keene State, part of a doubleheader with the girls on Saturday afternoon into possibly Saturday evening. The game times for Keene State as we talk here are still in flux because the Keene State Owls are the number 1 seed in the Little East tournament. They would have the right to host the championship game Saturday afternoon if they win their semifinal. I believe it's against UMass Boston on Thursday night. And if in fact Keene State plays Saturday afternoon, they'd have the floor first at 1. Division III girls, number 1 St. Thomas against number 2 Fall Mountain at 5, and then the boys championship game at 8. Cougars, the same starting 5 Nate Camp used to open the game. Austin Needham, Eli Whipple, Bragan Kinzer, Noah Whipple, A.J. Tremblay, and a quick turnover for the Cougars. Tanner Moulton 1, Bryce Ballou, Brody Goulet, Declan Lyons, Colin Myers, the starting 5 for Mascoma in the second half. Mascoma, into this final 16 minutes here, really cannot afford a drought. They're down 12. They've got to erase a 12-point deficit in 16 minutes. We get a double dribble up top on Goulet, and Silas Ayers wants a full timeout right out of the break. Hard to argue with the success that these two coaches have had. Nate Camp, 174 wins in 16 years as the Kearsarge Cougar head coach. Silas Ayers, 89 wins in 6 years as the Mascoma coach. Doing a terrific job, and here they meet once again. Hey, don't forget to stay with us following the game tonight for the player of the game announcement. Our player of the game is brought to you by H.R. Clough Kearsarge Heating. H.R. Clough Kearsarge Heating has full-service offerings of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning, their Muddy Paws pet wash, and auto bath car wash. And check out their player of the game announcement at the end of today's telecast. So Coach Silas Ayers uses a timeout just 17 seconds into the second half. After his team turned the ball over, Kearsarge will bring it up. Cougars 22 in the first quarter alone. That hot start has them in front here. Noah Whipple goes to the floor, able to tap it back to Austin Needham. He'll be tied up. Jump ball. Ball stays. This should be Mascoma ball. Yeah, Kearsarge had it to start the second half. James Smith, Greg Norris, Nicholas Goslin are the officials here tonight. Right side, here comes Moulton to the top. He'll cycle back. Goulet on the drive. Pull up good. Brody, the senior, has his first field goal. Goulet averages nearly 6 a game. They'll press. Kinzer right side for Tremblay. Finds Eli Whipple. Corner for Needham, three-pointer. Good. And he can be as hot as can be. That is 6 made threes in the game for Kearsarge. .13 lead at 32-19. Moulton inside, no. Mascoma with a lot of misses inside. Back out. Three-pointer, no. Goulet comes down with a rebound. Trying to get it away. Front and back. Ball into the hands of Noah Whipple of Kearsarge. He able to roll it to Eli. Long bomb ahead. Here's Needham. A layup, good. 34-19. Biggest lead of the game for Kearsarge. 15, Goulet kicks it back up top to Ballou. Mascoma a little out of sorts here in the opening moments of the second half. Ballou comes back to his right, pocket pick. Noah Whipple gets undercut. Foul on Mascoma. Foul will go on Declan Lyons. Noah Whipple, who has had more than his share of injuries, kind of stretch out that right leg a little bit. Check on him, may have been the knee bang the ground, trying to walk it off. He doesn't even want to look at Coach Camp, who says Noah all set. And the answer is yes. Here we go, 5:55 left in the third. Kearsarge starting to pull away. Eli Whipple down low, here's Kinzer, inside, blocked. But they call the foul on Myers. Looked like a clean block. It'll be the third foul on Colin Myers. (34-19). Kinzer gets to the line. And down it goes. Senior Liam Miller plays for the first time for Kearsarge. J.J. Tremblay to the bench. Kinzer knocks down both. Kearsarge 36, Mascoma 19. 17-point lead. Moulton works it left side. Goulet comes back to Ballou. Royals playing catch out behind the three-point circle. Finally, they get a bounce pass down low. Shot no good for Lyons. Ball comes back into the hands of Ballou in the lane, no good. And Mascoma just not finding it. Give Kearsarge another possession. Noah back to Eli, safely across the timeline. 5:10 to go in the third, or roughly 11 minutes of game time left in regulation. Corner, Noah Whipple, wide open is Kinzer. Oh, missed the layup. Kinzer had a hand on the loose ball, but picked up by Moulton. Here comes Tanner the other way. Mascoma in the front court. Leaves for Ballou. Back to Moulton. Left side, Goulet, three. Got it. First made three of the night for Mascoma. It's 36-22. Cougar lead at 14. Corner. This is Miller for three. No good. Ball rolls over the backside. Lyons distributes to midcourt. Moulton leaves here for Lyons. Lyons on the drive to the end line. The kick through. Goulet, Ballou, Moulton open up top. Spins out. Kinzer had the rebound, taken back by Goulet, gives to Moulton, and he does score. 9 for Tanner Moulton. 36-24, halfway through the third. Eli Whipple, right side. Kinzer into the lane, travels. Noah Rubenberg in for Kearsarge. Marshall York in for Mascoma. The winner goes to the championship to play number 1 Belmont or number 5 St. Thomas. D3 boys semifinal. Corner shot. No good for York. Rebound. Mascoma. Moulton. They're late to get him up top. Missed the 3. Rebound. Battle loose on the floor. Tie. Tie up. Kearsarge ball. Tremblay back in for Miller for Kearsarge. Three and a half to go in the third. Noah Whipple, right side. Eli Whipple. Up. No good. Nate Camp wanted a foul. Rebound Colin Myers for Mascoma. Cougars playing a zone here with Eli up top. Mascoma's made only 1 3 in the game. Moulton wants to drive and got it. He has 11, 36-26. Moulton, 18-point-a-game scorer. Eli out, Tremblay in the corner, Needham for 3. Yes! Nothing but net. Needham did not score in the first half. He has 8 here in the third quarter. Kearsarge 39-26. Moulton wants 3, no good. Back tap, rebound. Moulton tapped it to Ballou. Mascoma will save it. York looking to give it to Moulton. He's covered. Back to Ballou for 3 points. No good. Rebound pulled down by Mascoma. Follow up for Myers. No good. Tremblay has it for Kearsarge. Noah Whipple. 2:12 to go in the third quarter. Noah will get a timeout. Kearsarge. Noah was in trouble. A little bit of a limp as he heads back over to the Kearsarge bench. Nate Camp will use a full timeout. His Cougars led by 12 at halftime, and they still lead by 13 here with 2:07 to play in the third quarter of the Division III semifinals from Bow High School. Our next YCN game, should Kearsarge win, will be a tape delay of the finals Monday night at 7 p.m. You can watch it on TDS TV 13 and 1013, Comcast 8, or at ycnnow.com. Our full schedule and replays can be found on demand on our website, ycnnow.com. Tonight's game coverage also brought to you in part by LaValle Building Supply with 13 locations in Vermont and New Hampshire. Check out their kitchens and take a look at all their products at lavalleys.com. Mascoma is in its 4th consecutive year in the Final Four. Kearsarge is in the Final Four for the 4th time in 5 years. These are 2 of the premier programs. Some of the other schools who have been near the top didn't have the best of years this year, competitive, but Kearsarge has taken out both Conan and Guilford, big names in D3, in order to get here. Guilford wasn't easy, double overtime the other night, where Noah Whipple just hounded, dribbles right through it, and then gets called for a carry as he came to the free throw line. Two to go in the third. 39-26, the Kearsarge lead. 13. Moulton turnaround off the York pass. Had it fell out. Rebound for Tremblay. Cougars get it right back. Noah Whipple facing the pressure in the backcourt. Eli breaks it. Tremblay try to get it inside. Stolen away. Moulton missed the layup for Mascoma. See Davin Boley back into the game here, number 2 for Kearsarge, off that timeout. Moulton will knock it out of bounds. 1:17 left to go in the third. Kearsarge, the only team to beat Mascoma all year. And if they win here, They'll have a shot at a championship. Eli Whipple in the lane, down low, and a layup good for Davin Boley. Gets his first point. How's that for unselfish? 41-26. It was Eli's party in the first half. Reverse into the corner. Moulton for three. Nope. Back to Tremblay. Kearsarge will bring it up. Lead is 15. Eli Whipple goes to the ground, and Nate Camp calls timeout. The 30-second timeout used by Kearsarge with 46 seconds left to play here in the third. Cougars paced by Eli Whipple, 20 points, 15 in the first quarter, 5 more in the second. Noah Whipple, 9 points. The two of them had all 29 points in the first half, and the 13 points here, is it 13 points? 12 points here in this quarter have all come from other players. 8 for Austin Needham, and 2 each for Bragan Kinzer and Davin Boley. Mascoma paced by Tanner Moulton with 11, Bryce Ballou with 6. Tremblay takes the inbound. Far side, Austin Needham looking to run clock down again. Noah Whipple with a catch out near midcourt with 32, and we'll have a foul. It's the first Mascoma foul of the quarter on Brody Goulet. It'll be his first. .31 seconds on the clock. Noah Whipple to bring it in. Boley gives it back to Noah with 29. Eli's off to his left, takes the ball out near midcourt, comes back to Noah. Still plenty of time, 22 seconds left. We're going to get a foul as Moulton went over the top. Moulton arguing, but it's going to be his third personal foul. And when I looked at the board, it's actually 0 fouls on Bo. It's 4 now on Mascoma. So they foul here, it would be shooting. 15 seconds, Eli. Back to Tremblay, Noah Whipple. Almost went into the 3, now comes back to the baseline with 10. Doesn't have a shot. Kick up top, Tremblay distributes left side. Eli open with 5. Rattles out. Moulton with 2 with 1. The long heave, no good. End of 3, 41-26. We're back for the fourth right after this. It's the YCN Game of the Week.
NCTV programs are underwritten in part by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating Oil, Propane, and Motor Fuels, with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning and water conditioning. Their friendly, highly trained, and certified staff is available to assist you throughout the process. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating.
Beltate's Building Product Specialist. Whether you're a first-time homeowner, making updates, or a seasoned building contractor, Beltate's knowledgeable and friendly team can assist you in finding the perfect products for your project. They have the services and materials to help any size endeavor. Beltate's will bring your ideas to life with their expertise. North Cape Design Build for building a custom home from the ground up, a stunning waterfront property overlooking Lake Sunapee or Pleasant Lake, or the fabulous remodel you've been planning for a decade. North Cape Design Build can help your dreams become a reality. High-end custom craftsmanship, discerning contractors, beautifully executed designs.
Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer in New London since 1997. And
Mascoma to start the fourth quarter. They'll get a 3-point try by Goulet, no good. Moulton with a miss. And this is one of these where Mascoma has got to hit a lot of possessions. They're down 15 points. We do have a Kearsarge foul in the rebounding action here. The second foul on Austin Needham. Nobody really in foul trouble in the game. And now we had a foul the other way as Ballou ran right into Needham. I don't know that he knew that he was there, but it's going to go as a foul on Mascoma. (41-26). Kearsarge lead 15 in the fourth quarter of the semifinals. Needham at the circle, and a foul on Mascoma. I think it's Gaudet again. His second. Cougars Noah Whipple. Inbounds play. A.J. Tremblay cuts for the ball and lays it in. That's his first bucket of the game, but a big statement bucket there. Cougars back up by 17, matches their biggest lead of the game here in the semifinals. Tanner Moulton on the drive. Two back. That's 13 for Mascoma. So we approach 7 minutes to go here in this one. Foul back court on Bryce Ballou. And that's now 3 fouls already in the quarter on Mascoma. Needham pushes Kearsarge into the front court, into a double team trap over on the sidelines. Mascoma foul. They're doing all they can to get it away. Marshall York with his first. Now 4 team fouls, and that means Kearsarge will shoot free throws on every foul the rest of the game. Cougars are 4 for 4 from the line in the game. We haven't had many free throw opportunities. Noah Whipple to Eli Whipple up top. As Needham cuts to the right side. Tremblay over on the far side left, Boley in the middle. For Nate Camp's Cougars, thereafter win 19 in the year. 6:35 left. 43-28. Cougars, here's Needham. Drives underneath, no. Comes up short. Myers with a rebound. Long ball up ahead. No good for Gaudet. Goulet, and the ball comes back over to Kearsarge. Noah Whipple in the front court. And now we're down to 6 minutes to go. And Mascoma has not made any dent yet. They'll steal here. Moulton comes into the front court, takes it in himself, and gets fouled. Foul goes on Davin Boley, his third. Tanner Moulton, 13 points, goes to the line. Mascoma 5 out of 6 from the line of the game. Moulton is 3 out of 4. No good. Bragan Kinzer back in. Timeout Mascoma. 6:04 to play, fourth quarter. Kearsarge up 15, 43-28. Today's coverage is brought to you by Barton Insurance Agency, supporting you and your community. Ben says one size fits all just doesn't apply to insurance, which is why every client gets their individual attention. And we're brought to you by Village Pizza in Newport. Coming into the 21st century with a new point of sale system, digital menu, online ordering, DoorDash delivery, and big screen TVs. Follow them on Facebook to keep up. Our next YCN game, should Kearsarge win, will be a tape delay of the finals Monday night at 7 p.m. Watch it on TDS TV 13 and 1013, Comcast 8, or at ycnnow.com. Our full schedule and replays can be found on demand on our website, ycnnow.com. Free throw line left, Tanner Moulton. Senior has 13 points for the Royals. Makes the first. Or rather makes the second, missed the first. 43-29. 14-point lead for the Cougars. Noah Whipple dishes down low. Kinzer out. Needham passed up the 3. This is Tremblay wants 3. Got it. Cougars haven't been perfect, but pretty close. Turnover, Mascoma. Coach Ayers will get Declan Lyons back into the game. 5.5 to go. Tremblay's got to get it across the timeline. Does to Noah Whipple. Feeds Kinzer inside. Back out to Whipple. Noah had it tipped and would call for a travel. Close call. Wasn't sure that he had possession of it. Looked like it had been knocked away. But with 5:15 to go, the lead as big as it's been all night, 17 for Kearsarge. Far side with it for Mascoma Lions. The kick through. They got to hurry. They got to get shots off it. And picked up. Nice save by Goulet after a near steal by Kearsarge. 4:55 to go, but I mean, you got to go here. Corner, Goulet, he'll take the 3. No good. Noah Whipple has the rebound. Mascoma tries to get it away. Kinzer into the front court with it. Noah Whipple. Far side over to Needham. Cycle back up top, Eli Whipple. And Kearsarge doing what's as frustrating as anything, just taking their time. Noah Whipple on the drive, a lot of contact, but no foul call. Defense solid for Moulton. Mascoma drives the other way. We'll have a Kearsarge foul here. A.J. Tremblay with his second foul. And Declan Lyons will go to the line. Hasn't scored tonight. Averages 5 a game for Mascoma. Aiden Hemmerling, the junior, 21, checks back in for Mascoma. Lyons only gets 1 of 2. 46-30, Kearsarge by 16, under 4 to go. Eli Whipple up top. How long will they run before looking for a back cut? Kinzer on the right side, there's nothing there. Tremblay back up to Eli. Left side, Noah Whipple. Mascoma went for the steal, didn't get it. Needham to Eli Whipple. Passed up the 3, drives inside, scores. First bucket of the second half for Eli Whipple, 48-30. Shot inside, no good. Kearsarge front court. Needham far side. Right side, Noah Whipple. Foul on Tanner Moulton will be his 4th with 2:58 to go in the game. Kearsarge 48, Mascoma 30, the 18-point lead, the largest lead of the game for the Cougars. And that was the 5th foul. So Kearsarge will send Noah Whipple to the line. 2 for 2 from the line in the first half, 9 points in the game. Marshall York in for Mascoma. Second one does not go. Rebound Moulton for Mascoma. 49-30. They're going to need points. They're going to need threes. Moulton will drive in. No good. Another one inside for Mascoma that doesn't go. And a frustrating night for Tanner Moulton. Here's Eli Whipple driving. Too strong. Rebound Ballou has Moulton to his right. Ballou wants to take it. Leans in and scores and a foul on Kearsarge. And Ballou will go to the line. Liam Miller checks back in for Kearsarge for Austin Needham. 2:29 left. Bryce Ballou finishes off the three-point play. He has 9. 16-point lead Cougars. Tremblay going to call for a travel. Mascoma, it looked like, put pressure on the ball and took Tremblay down. But without making contact, I guess. 2:20 left. Moulton, long three, no good. Up into the air, rebound, pulled down by Kinzer for Kearsarge. Just not happening for Mascoma. 2:10 to go. Noah Whipple. Eli slipped on the other side. They'll give it back to Miller. Comes back to Noah. 2:02 left. And Moulton knocked it away from behind. St. Thomas and Belmont prepping for the other semifinal. Championship game on Saturday. Tremblay. Left side for Miller. Back to AJ, 1:50 to go. Tremblay will give to Eli Whipple. Still out there on the floor. Whipple drives the lane. Kicks out to Noah Whipple without shooting. Back to Eli in the lane. Maybe could have caught him for 3 seconds there. Noah will take the pass. Work it back out right side. 1:34 to go. Mascoma clearly not fouling here with a 16-point game. Eli into the lane. Out to AJ Tremblay. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Eli Whipple has 24. One off of his career high. Inside up, no good for Ballou. As we approach a minute to go in the game. Knocked out of bounds by Mascoma. Blake Greco for AJ Tremblay for Kearsarge. Timeout for Nate Camp. They'll congratulate Eli Whipple, Noah Whipple coming out of the game here in the final minute. Stay with us. We'll have the HR Clough Kearsarge Heating Oil Player of the Game announcement coming up. You already know the player of the game is. You don't need me to tell you. You know the 10th grader who has really impressed here tonight. 24 for Eli Whipple, 10 for Noah Whipple, 8 for Austin Needham, 5 for AJ Tremblay, 2 each for Bragan Kinzer and Davin Boley. Mascoma, 14 for Tanner Moulton, 9 for Bryce Ballou, 5 for Brody Goulet, 4 for Colin Myers, 1 for Declan Lyons. Dylan Cannon is into the game. Reese York for Mascoma. Bryce Porter is on the floor. Aiden Hemmerling is out there. Connor Hemmerling is there. Going to travel on Kearsarge. Eli Whipple and Noah Whipple are still out there on the floor. Joined by Greco, Noah Rubenberg, and Liam Miller with a minute to go. Inbounds play. Give it to Kearsarge. Now here are Carter Wheeler and Mason Christensen, and that will be for the Wheelers and the Kearsarge crowd in front of me up on their feet, and rightly so, as the brothers combined for 34 tonight. Eli Whipple with 20 first half points, and Kearsarge is going to play in the championship game. Here up by 18 with 51 seconds to go. Greco, give it off on the wing. Nice save by Wheeler. No, they'll say he stepped on the end line. Back over to Mascoma. Cougars will win for the second time this year against Mascoma, and Mascoma only losses all year were to Kearsarge. The second consecutive year that Mascoma comes into the semifinals with one loss and goes home in the final four. Get a foul here in the backcourt on Reese York of Mascoma. Championship game at Keene State on Saturday. Check NHIAA.com for the official time. We should know for sure on Thursday night. Free throw one for Blake Greco. Blake Lamoth into the game. Second one on the way for Blake Greco. Off the mark. Should mention YCN will have the audio live from Keene State on Saturday, and then the video tape will debut on Monday night at 7 o'clock. By contract, that's how it's done in the state. Let's get a turnover here, 52-33. Kearsarge, an emphatic statement out of the gate. 22 first quarter points, 15 of them by Eli Whipple. 10 seconds left in this one. Mascoma will get one more possession. Connor Hemmerling to the free throw line, distributes it on the left side, and will they get one more shot? They will not. How about that? All the makings of what you would have expected to be a terrific close game between two terrific teams, and Kearsarge slammed the door early, and they beat Mascoma 52-33. Terrific effort by Kearsarge tonight, and the 19-2 Cougars will head to the championship game. They'll have an opponent in the championship game that they've not played this year in either St. Thomas or in Belmont. Time for our HR Club Kearsarge Heating Player of the Game. It's Eli Whipple for Kearsarge, 24 points to lead the Cougars to the win. Hope you've enjoyed our coverage on YCN tonight of the New Hampshire Boys Division III semifinals. From all of us at YCN, Bob Lippman saying good night, and we'll see you again Saturday.
Come in for quality food and for the kids, board games, books, and coloring. Village Pizza brings the good old days back into their modernized and fun restaurant. Follow them on Facebook, or better yet, visit them at 7 South Main Street in Newport. LaValle Building Supply, serving homeowners and contractors since 1962. Whether you're an experienced builder or simply a do-it-yourselfer, you'll find what you need at LaValle Building Supply. Barton Insurance Agency provides local access to all your business and personal insurance